Hey girl. Hello Aries, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading. I also do weekly love readings as well, which I will put a link to up here if you're interested in checking those out. I always just get in specifically just for love for those. When it comes to the general ones, rather, Aries, if love does come up, then I will talk about it. But yeah, it's more so for those that are really only interested in terms of love for those type of readings. But for these ones, I always ask for people to rely on their intuition. That's because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, right? You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it. Let me know in the comments below as well which card called out to you the most, if you do have one that resonates with you in your situation, that you feel as it spoke to you in your situation in specific. I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you do find that this reading does give you a sense of direction and you enjoy my reading style, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot. And I always am super appreciative of it when you guys do take the time to do that for me. So yeah, let's just get into your reading right now. I'm going to be pulling for your last row. But for your first row, we have the Knight of Earth, the Emperor card, and then the Justice card. So you guys are definitely coming into power in something, and I feel like you guys are coming into power in terms of your situation, in terms of your life. You guys are really motivated right now, Aries. So let's break this down. Knight of Earth, you guys are buckling down and doing something finally. You guys are finally, when it comes to like the Earth energy, it's like you guys are finally biting the bullet on something, being like, okay, like it's time to do this. It's time to own this Emperor energy. It's time to really get organized, to get prepared in this situation for this journey to come. You're ready. It's just about time. Like, that's what I keep hearing. It's like, it's about time. This Justice card comes in where it's like you're just kind of just doing what you know, what makes sense to you. For some of you guys, this is one of those situations where it's like in this first row, this is like doing what you know is right for you, makes sense to you, even if it pisses other people off. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting from this. And anytime the Knight of Earth comes forward, a guardian, it does speak of a guardian angel. So I do see for some people this week, I do suggest for some people this week rather to work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raguel if they're searching for some type of assistance. So let's get into this. Knight of Earth, I pulled Two of Pentacles as the clarifier for this Knight of Earth. You guys are finally, I feel like you guys have been juggling a lot of projects. You guys have been having a lot on your plate, and now you're kind of like waking up one day with this Knight of Earth and being like, okay, it's time to get things done. It's time to clear up my plate. It's time to accomplish what I know what you know you've been able to accomplish for a while now. Accomplish the things that you've been wanting to, that's been on your mind for a while. This Emperor card, we have the Six of Swords coming in as the clarifier. So for some of you guys, you may have not been claiming your power. You may have just been extremely distracted with life because you were stuck on some type of situation that was taking up a lot of your energy. Every single day you might have waken up and had good intentions to like accomplish some things or to like get these projects done, but you always were just so distracted with yourself, right? You have the Justice card coming in with the Sun as a clarifier for it. So it's like, this kind of gives me like the energy of someone that was just standing in front of their own happiness almost. It was just like you're blocking your own sun by like being stuck on some type of situation. It could be you were stuck on some type of lover situation, right? It doesn't have to be like an actual lover. It could just be someone that you held close to you before, or some type of long-term thing that's been in your life that was taking up a lot of your energy and distracting you for a lot of it. I do feel like there's just like something where you ended up finally just coming to terms with something and just moving on. That's what I keep on getting. Some of you guys, you may have been having like some sleepless nights. The Tower card comes in as well. So for some of you guys, you guys may have had like a Tower moment recently with yourself, with your own mind, or with other parties involved. That gives you this new perspective, right? The Hanged Man comes forward. So this first row entirely is letting me know of an energy of someone that's like, you know, they either had like a Tower moment, or where it's like they finally like woke up one day and it's just like enough's enough, right? You're done feeling lackluster. You're done feeling lesser than. You're done just being distracted. You're done dealing with things that are no longer trying to serve you to your highest good, that are not trying to challenge you into into being something greater than you actually are. I just feel like you're just done with things that just are not trying to help you manifest almost. Because it's like, I feel like you know that you are the Emperor, right? The Emperor does come in the middle of this energy, top row, where it's just like, it feels as if like the overall issue seemingly has just been about you just not wanting to claim this power in some type of way because of something else, where it's just like, or maybe like, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you were just distracted before. Aries, I feel like you were just distracted with a lot of options, and so like that was like your issue before, because remember, we do have like that Seven of Cups is very reminiscent of that Two of Pentacles energy that we pulled for you, where it's just like you just had a lot on your plate. So maybe now you had like through that Tower moment, you had to get rid of things that were just like weighing you down, cutting off connections that were just like distracting you, that were not serving you to your highest good, right? I just feel like this is just like such an energy of where you had to move on from something that was toxic in your life, or that you perceived as toxic in your life, so then you could finally go back to your creation process. Then you could finally start buckling down and honoring your commitments and getting things done, being more organized, being more structured and disciplined in your life. You know, I don't feel as if it doesn't seem as if there's like any physical barrier stopping you from doing this. It just feels as if like you were just distracted, and it's just like now it's like almost as like now you're being like, now it's your turn to like finally start getting your greatness, right? It's like you're finally putting effort into this project. You're working on like 30 different projects before, Aries, and now it's just almost as if like you're getting more laser focused on one specific situation. So let's get into your second row. We have 10 of Pentacles, Six of Cups inverted for you, and 10 of Swords. So you guys keep in mind, like with that Tower card from before, you guys definitely were releasing a lot of stuff. You were ending cycles almost. I feel like that Tower card came in as a clarifier before, kind of just signifying like the closure or something. With all these other 10s coming in, I feel like it was some type of closure in terms of how you handled things, right? Because that Tower card before usually just will talk about things just being ripped away. But with all these 10s coming in, when I always say 10s, I always associate 10s with the completion of a cycle, I don't feel as if like everything was ripped away from you. I feel like it was more so just like your approach in terms of everything has just altered greatly. So let's get into this. 10 of Pentacles comes in with a clarifier of 3 of Wands. So this is letting me know where it's just like an old phase, like an old phase of what you were doing for like your work before is coming to a completion. You kind of, maybe for some of you guys, you're looking back on a project with a new set of eyes. I also want to point out with these 3 Wands as well, even though this is like an individualistic energy, there does seems to be like this common theme where other parties are involved in your situation. The Lovers card somehow was in my lap right now. So I guess this was meant for you to have as well. So I guess this is kind of giving me affirmation that there is involving other parties. In terms of this project, you might be doing some type of big project with a bunch of people, and you're just now allocating your resources into this project. You're now being like, okay, team, it's time to work on this. 6 of Cups comes in inverted with the King of Swords comes up as upright as the clarifier. So this is letting me know where it's just like this. I almost do feel as if like it's like a group thing where it's like a group of you guys were uninspired. Maybe it was you and your significant other were uninspired in terms of like maybe like your relationship, and you're now kind of like taking the bull by the horns and just getting things done. That's kind of been like the overlying theme for everything so far. Even with this 10 of Swords energy in your third pile in your second row, paired with this Emperor card. This Emperor card actually was inverted for you guys as the clarifier. But this is kind of like, you know, with this 10 of Swords coming in, this is talking about past wounds. This is talking about stuff that this was probably taking up most of your energy before, if I'm going to be honest. And that's why this Emperor came in inverted for you, because it's like this was taking up a lot of your energy. And so you were not feeling like the Emperor, right? Emperor came in twice for you guys. So I want to also point that out. It's just like, I really do feel like you, Aries, are just coming into your power almost. And it's just like, you just woke up one day and you're just ready for greatness. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting, which I really do enjoy seeing from you. So let's get into your last row right now. We do have 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and then 8 of Discs. So 6 of Wands comes in, keep in mind, this is the row what it is that you need to be working on for this week. 6 of Wands comes in letting me know where don't be too aggressive when it comes to other situations in your life, I want to say. Because it's like you coming into this leadership role, you know, whenever like you get into like your element, or you just get into that type of mood. I mean, if you know, how do I explain this? It's almost just like caught up in the heat of the moment, of where it's just like you're ready to just crack down and get things done. Anyone that's caught in the crossfire, you might handle like in a more aggressive way, and it could be pertaining to like close relationships in your life. This kind of like an energy. Okay, here's how it is. It's like you woke up one day and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna finally get that project done, right? Let's just say that you were working on, who's that one mad scientist that made that one person? Is it Frankenstein? I think it's Frankenstein. Like, you're working on your Frankenstein, your project. You woke up one day and you're just like, you know what, it's time for me to get this done. You woke up and you decided that. People in your life, they may not be aware of the shift that happens in your life, and so they may end up getting caught in the crossfire because they're just like walking around, they're just like going in their existence, and you just walk by because you're coming from this very like critical, just being like business energy, and just being like, what are you doing? Get out of here, sort of thing. Just because it's like I don't know, I just keep on hearing like heat of the moment. So that may just resonate for some people in different ways. And Two of Cups, I just feel like this is more so just like take heed for how you handle the relationships close to you in your life right now this week. Don't be too, just because you're being bossed up in your project life, in your work life, and whatever the situation is, you're taking life by the horns and just really like being in control of it. You're going into the driver's seat of your life. Just because you're doing that doesn't like, watch that like you don't handle like your social relationships in a way that feels dismissive or feels aggressive. I feel like there does need to be like a little bit of a balance. I keep on seeing scales when it comes to these cards, so it's just like, and plus that, because I kept on seeing like other energies involved in this, yeah, I just would say watch out how you handle your close relationships this week. You know, emotions may be a little bit high, maybe a little bit tense, and you may, even yourself may just feel a little bit stressed out until you get things going and get these commitments done that the Knight of Earth is talking about. But yeah, overall a beautiful reading for you guys, Aries. But let me know how in the comments below how it's resonated with you, and if you do enjoy my reading style, please remember to give me a like and subscribe. I love you so much, Aries. Bye.